You're watching Gamescom on IGN. Mega Man Dual Override is the brand new entry in the classic Mega Man franchise, and my boy Cardi right here got to play it here at Gamescom. I need to know about this. Tell me about Mega Man Dual Override.
Yes, I may be a boy, but he is a man, a Mega Man. Mega Man Dual Override, in all but name, feels like Mega Man 12, right?
Okay.
The last mainline Mega Man game was almost a decade now, Mega Man 11, and this kind of feels like, to me, like trying to, not quite a reboot of the series, but trying to get new fans in, because there was classic Mega Man action. I think like maybe the first game I ever played might have been Mega Man when I was like 3 or 4 on the NES. Like Mega Man 2 and 3 I played to death. I was probably better at them at the age of 4 than I am now, somehow. But I think there's a nice blend of classic Mega Man here with a lot of new sort of quality of life updates that make it a bit more approachable. I will admit, I haven't played the last couple of mainline Mega Man games, so I'm sorry if I'm giving false information here, but like there seems to be quite nice checkpoints into levels. I remember old school Mega Man, it was harsh. It was like a couple of lives and then you just start all over again.
Yeah, which I think a lot of people are not necessarily concerned about, because I think you nailed it, right? Like, how do you service an audience of people who have been playing these really difficult games for a really long time, memorizing bullet patterns and boss orders and stuff like that, and you do little things, like you put a checkpoint in front of a boss's door.
Yes.
If you don't need it, don't use it. Just don't die if you're so good. But if you do die, because you're not good, that's a nice little thing. Now, I wanted to ask you specifically about this new dual override system, because before you hop into a level, you get to choose one of 3 different parameters, correct?
Yes, and I'm not sure that's actually linked to the dual override thing. I think they're 2 separate things. So you get to pick 3 different chipsets at the start of a stage. So there is classic Mega Man, so like no bonuses, and you're given Rush the Dog to use whenever you want. If you want to hop a little bit higher, you don't know who Rush is, he's got a little jumpy dog you can hop on and get a bit of extra boost. Or you can use the kinder options that make the game a little bit easier if you choose to. So there's a defensive one, which then if you press on one of the bumpers, you get a little shield that protects you from damage, and also a little E-tank to use. And there's the aggressive one that'll just give you like a double charge shot, I believe. And one other thing, sorry, at the top of my memory, I can't remember. It'll probably be on screen right now though, so you can see it. I can only play one of the levels, which was Twinkle Girl, one of the robot masters in this game. Yes, and there is 3 stages of her levels. So to get to her, I had to do 2 levels, a third, and then it was the main boss. And I started off on the first 2 thinking, I've played Mega Man before, I can do this. Yeah. So I chose the no help option, and I'd rushed the dog, who didn't help me at all. But I did okay with that, and I got to the second stage boss, who, intriguingly, is just a copy of Astro Man from Mega Man 8.
That's great. I love that. So wait, there's a chance that this game's going to have a bunch of like sort of Easter egg classic references, and they're not going to be the main evil robot bosses. They'll just be hanging out.
Exactly. I think partway through each of the new bosses, you'll get maybe, I don't want to say ever, I've only played one of them, but like maybe you'll get those returning characters. And it was exactly the same like patterns and moves as Astro Man had in Mega Man 8. And that's kind of like a plus adding a negative for me, because I was like, oh, that's kind of nice bit of nostalgia for fighting that boss, and I know how to do this kind of.
Yep.
But also, I was like, I would like it maybe to be a bit more of a remix of that, like some new things and some bits, take you throw you a little bit off. So I'm kind of split on that. I like that, like we said, they're looking after the long-term fans, but also giving some like new bits for people who aren't as familiar with the series.
So you got to see the boss select screen, but it was all grayed out, correct?
Yes, it was all question marks apart from Twinkle Girl, who was taken over some sort of like facility, and you have to try and get all the way to her. You've got the classic mix of Mega Man platforming and shooting with the blaster, and it's just kind of, it just felt like old school Mega Man. That's why I can say, like, I kind of struggle with new things to say, because like, if you play Mega Man, you kind of know what's going on here.
You know how to slide, you know how to shoot, you know how to jump on Rush.
It's got the familiar enemies, you know, the little guys with the hard hats who poke up when you get too close. It's got those guys.
There was some discussion when the trailer was first revealed. Obviously, huge surprise, because Mega Man fans have been hungry for a long time.
Yes.
about how the art direction didn't line up with the originals. We've, you know, it's sort of the same thing you're seeing with the new Castlevania game, where a beloved franchise comes back. It's not pixel art anymore, but it's doing its own thing. It's really stylish and really cool. How did you like what you saw based on just the art direction so far?
I liked it. It felt like a modernization of that sort of classic look to me. Like, I don't need... Like, I'm not someone who has great nostalgia for pixel art necessarily. I love the way it looked then. I like pushing things forward, trying new things. I will say the music was good. It still had that, like, Mega Man to me is like such, the music is such a core memory.
Yes.
It powers those levels, and it sounded really good. So yeah, in terms of how the game looked, I liked it. There was some flashy animations, such as when you trigger the dual override mechanic, which makes you more powerful for a brief period of time. Really cool, like almost anime-esque, you know, like bursts of color and light as his suit kind of expands and like almost transforms a little bit. Like, that was cool. And yeah, the actual animations on the Twinkle Girl boss fight, which I think we can show up a bit here. Annoyingly, this footage here was provided by Capcom, and it shows them losing the boss fight. I want to guarantee to everyone I beat that boss fight, and they said I was one of the quickest people to beat that boss. So I want to have it known that I beat that boss fight, despite it not being shown here. Twinkle Girl was defeated by me. Yeah. Has these really cool like firework patterns which you can like dance in and out of, and just like she felt. Whereas Astro Man actually took me much longer to take down, despite me being familiar with him. I preferred fighting Twinkle Girl. She was me easier to take down. More of like a glass cannon of a boss, kind of dealt heavy damage, but if you could dodge it, you could defeat her quite easily. So, yeah.
So you have beaten the boss.
Yes.
Doesn't happen in the footage.
No, I promise
we believe you. So if you're watching, you're going to have to just find something different to be upset about.
I'm not a liar.
I believe you.
I'm not a liar.
I swear I believe you.
Yeah.
I swear I believe you. Talk to me a little bit about the level design, because that is one of my favorite things in the old games, was sort of the sort of ebb and flow from going to screen, and then having like mini bosses and like, so obviously platforming, there's shooting, like how did all of that look and feel to you?
It all blends in like that classic way that felt really good. You are going from screen to screen. On the third of the 3 levels, it did get a bit more complex. There was little, like, you have to be almost pixel perfect with the platforming, like hopping from little thing to little thing, and they just throwing an annoying enemy your way. So the first time you cross that little gap, you're not going to know they're there, and you will die, and it will be annoying. But the next time, that's the whole point of Mega Man. Yeah. It's the new game. Mega Man is kind of, you know, learning those levels, and like you said before, learning the bullet patterns, like that kind of reflex memory of like wanting to do these levels in as quick a time as you can, and kind of becoming the robot master yourself.
So you did have access to one of the sort of transformations, right, that you unlocked, but you weren't sure who it belonged to.
Yes.
Do you have any clues?
Sure. It was a turquoise suit with like an orange little trim. It was kind of like these big like force blast pushes I was doing that were dealing heavy damage. Got to maybe use it 6 or 7 times before you ran out of ammo. I enjoyed using that. Like I said, beat Twinkle Girl, definitely defeated her. You might not see it, but I definitely defeated her. But I'm intrigued to see what her special ability was, because I didn't, you know, get to wield it.
Yeah.
And that's obviously the whole loop of Mega Man, if you're not familiar, is choosing the order to defeat these robot masters in, so you get their enemies and knowing which enemy is weak against which ammo type. And so yeah, I kind of am intrigued to see more. I miss Mega Man. It was good to have him back.
That's wonderful. No release date right now.
No.
We know it's coming out next year, though. Or as much as that means when anyone says that something's coming soon with a video game anymore. But until then, we've got lots more video game coverage right here at IGN, covering all things Gamescom, the biggest video game convention in the world. So keep it locked and leave a nice comment for Simon Cardy, who definitely beat Twinkle Girl.
I did. She's dead.
He did. Whoa. That's messed up, man.